Hard fought game for your team at Elon. You guys come up a little short, 31-25. Just kind of give me your impressions on what happened in the game.
Yeah, I thought our guys competed really hard all game. I thought, um, Elon is a team that just continually gets better each week, and look at the run they're on right now. So, I thought that just situationally in the game, we didn't perform up to our standard. When you're talking about red zone, third down, short yardage, some of those pieces we weren't able to convert, or we got ourselves in situations that weren't in a way gonna help us continue drives or get stops. Obviously, did we had the one turnover in the red zone, which cost us 6 points. They went down and scored, and we lost by six. So got to take care of the football, and weren't able to do that. But I think the guys are going to bounce back this week and be really focused in on a big challenge ahead of us.
First question this morning from Larry. Go ahead, Larry.
Thanks, Rob. Hey, Coach.
Hey, Larry.
Coach, just in that game, you're it's third down. You're at the 1 yard line. You get a delay a game penalty. You throw a pick, they come down. So that's like a 14-point swing. Just can you what happened in that sequence, and then just look ahead to New Hampshire and obviously no playoffs, but a huge game. Thank you.
Yeah. Just a situation there where we were, waiting to get, a response on the spot and where the spot was going to be. And unfortunately, we weren't able to stay in process and, weren't able to get the snap off in time, not knowing where the spot was going to be. So, an unfortunate thing, got to be better. Starts with me. I got to be better in that situation. Um, but besides that, I mean, I thought, there was a lot of good stuff in the game, continuing to grow from to be able to, traveling to North Carolina in the month of November. We've I thought the guys were really focused and have handled all of our, travel really well this year, which is a credit to our players and our coaches. We're just so much about, our process. We're so much about, um, focused on how we're going to approach everything, that the guys just really never waver or worry about circumstantial things that are outside of what we can control.
Jordan, Carter PB on
Yeah.
Saturday, 271 yards and touchdown. We've talked about him often on this call. It's the type of year that he's had, but just talk about what the impact as a new quarterback coming into your program and the impact he's had on it this season.
Yeah, Carter's been, I mean, just really steady. I mean, he's just been so consistent as a person, but also as a player. And you see his numbers are reflective of that. To be able to be really efficient and operate us offensively has been great. His experience allows him to do that. He's able to function in different situations and in areas of the field, areas of the game, times in the game. So that's been really great. And um, just he provides a level of leadership as well. So, really looking for him to have a great week of practice and come out focused on Saturday.
Next question from Tyler. Go ahead, Tyler.
Hey, Coach, how's it going?
What's up, Tyler?
You guys this week, have the chance to bring the musket back to your locker room for the first time since you've been here and finish with a 6-win season. When you guys, at the beginning of the year aligned expectations and goals, where does, I guess, the growth that your team has shown this season line up with those expectations?
Yeah, I mean, the work is still out there for us to do. I think that's the big thing. This is our next game. We want to be able to go, we expect to win every game, but this is the next one in front of us. So, just really looking forward to that. And, just the focus has to be on that because, if, performing that game takes care of everything. But yeah, we're just really impressed with our leadership, impressed with our, a lot of key guys that have been here and continuing to get better and are about the right things and continue to grow. And so that's just been really outstanding. I mean, obviously, when you look at this game, this is a program goal of ours. It's a rivalry game. We're fortunate to be a part of this game. Have a ton of respect for New Hampshire and what they continually do every year. We're we're approaching the game like we do every game, and with a level of humility, with a level of preparation, and respect for our opponents. So, we'll certainly have that at the forefront.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tyler.
Jordan, defensively, probably gave up more yards than you would have liked to in this game to an Elon team that's really clicking. But a big day from Christian Thomas, 9 tackles, a couple for loss and a sack. Just talk about his day, and then maybe a little bit of what has made that Elon offense so hard to stop here over the last month.
Yeah, I mean, they have some outstanding receivers, some big receivers. We were concerned about the vertical pass game, and they hit us the first play of the game, and then we're able to come back to that late in the game. I think the one thing that you've seen with Elon over the past 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks is, I mean, they've been able to get their run game going, and their run game was certainly going on Saturday. I thought we fit the run really well in the interior run game, like A, B gap. But once it got outside, on the perimeter, we struggled to get the ball carrier down, and obviously that hurt us. Obviously, they were able to rip off a run early in the game. I think it was in the third quarter as they were driving in to score. But then in the 4-minute situation, they got a big chunk run as well. Thought our guys responded well and got stopped there in 4-minute. But yes, I mean, they were able to get going. Now, talking about Chris, I mean, Chris has been just a really hungry, motivated player, and has done a great job. I mean, he's really just like played through injury. He's shown up every day with a positive attitude, and you see his play. His play has really improved.
You touched on to Tyler about the leadership of this year's group. It's senior day. Some guys that have been in your program for a while. Just talk about this group of seniors and what they've meant to you as you continue to build the program.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of special guys in the group. I mean, starting on offense with Montego Moss has been outstanding. I mean, he's just so unwavering in his belief and in this team, and goes out and practices hard, plays hard. Cooper Heisey, these guys have been outstanding. I mean, Joey Gillette, a guy who came to us last year, has really been impressive to see his consistency, and he's a great role model. Defensively, John Costanza, Isaiah Henderson, some of those guys up front, and Robbie Wright will be in the back end. I mean, these guys have been here and really worked hard, and that's why we do this, right? I mean, we coach for the players. If we didn't have players, there wasn't players, there wouldn't be coaches. So that's why we do it every Saturday, and we do it throughout the week, and we want to make sure we put the players in the best position to succeed. That's my job as the head coach, and I want to make sure we honor them by getting them prepared this week.
Talk about New Hampshire and some of the challenges they're going to present for you on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, similar, almost, you look at like the last 2 teams we played, this game and Elon, both teams are playing really well down the stretch here. And, offensively, really being able to get it going. I'm really impressed with their quarterback, and then the receiver group. I mean, this is a big receiver group, tough receiver group. They block their butts off. They are able to go make contested catches. They do it in special teams as well. Defensively, obviously, starting up front with Silver, Ruiz. I mean, we've known about them for the past 3-4 years. That duo has been in everyone's backfield. So, got to know where they are at all times. I mean, Ryan Toscano is another one who has just been so impressive to see his growth and development, and how much he can play sideline to sideline. And obviously, I know Wande Owens in the back end from my time at Yale. So this is a talented group, confident group. They have a great belief in what they do, and that's evident on the field. And a really strong group that's played well, and obviously played more together as the season's gone on.
One more for you from Tyler. Go ahead, Tyler.
Coach, having played in this game and coached in it now twice, just how much does it mean on both sides of the sideline, and how do you kind of handle the emotion that comes into this game?
Yeah, I think the game provides that. It's like that's provided. So like I think it comes down to getting our guys focused and prepared and ready to play, and stay in process, stay focused in on one play at a time. And no matter what happens, just getting to the next play. This is a game that demands mental toughness. even more so because of some of the emotions involved. So trying to just keep those in check, keep those measured, and knowing that, ultimately it's going to come down to who executes the best. So, just really looking forward to having a great week of practice and getting our guys prepared to play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Jordan, thanks for your time this morning all year long. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.